What's up, guys? I have another knife review for you today, and it's a knife that I definitely wouldn't have had the chance to get outside of the knife pass around group, and it is this Medford knives production Praetorian. This is the box it comes in. It's one of 200, or it's 159 of 200 made. Tanto grind, D2 steel. I think that's, I don't know what that stands for. Probably production Praetorian. But anyway, then it comes in this a box here. You got a cool business card. That's really cool. And then let's see, some other kind of instructions in here. And then nice padded envelope. These are good because the D2 could corrode and stuff, or rust. Medfordknife.com, telephone number, made in the USA. It's kind of cool. So packaging is always a thing that makes getting a knife cooler, but this thing's just a beast of a knife. As you can see, it's just very big. Something when I first got the knife, these grooves is kind of how you deploy it. Now I thought I could get it with a middle finger. Yeah, it's kind of slick as far as deployment to do that. To flick it out with these. This is definitely, like I said, a very beefy knife. We'll just go right into the review of it, but I kind of just wanted to compare it to this is the beefiest knife that I own personally, and just show you how much thicker in the handles and everything it is, especially out at the tip there. So just a huge knife. It's mostly big this way. So but anyway, let's talk about the blade. It is a giant piece of D2. It's about 3 3/4 inches long, and let's see how thick. Okay, 0.19 inches thick, and behind the edge, wow, that is very good behind the edge. And let's go ahead and get handle thickness while we got it. So 0.62, so very thick handle. So yeah, they have this very thin hollow grind here, so it actually does do pretty good cutting till you get about right here. Then it's just a wedge. It does have this flat grind on the tip to make it stronger. Not that it would need to be any stronger, but haven't taken this knife apart, but I believe it's, yeah, I think I can see down in there it's brass or bronze washers. You have this side right here is just G10, and it's very, very strong. And then this side is milled out to put a titanium liner. And it's thick, and there is no relief cut for it, so it's just very hard tension. It's almost well, you can open the knife slow like that, and then pushing it in with your thumb is just not very pleasant at all. But yeah, so anyway, with the blade 2, you have the symbol here, the D, I'm guessing for D2, these fullers for deployment. Wipe some of this junk off there. Yeah, okay. And yes, that's the blade. You have this giant jimping on the blade, which is I don't know if that's not really that pleasant. I like more subdued jimping than that. But you know, it's aggressive. I think if you were wearing gloves, you'd be able to feel this jimping. So deployment is by the grooves here, like I was saying, so you can slow roll it with your thumb. You can try and flick it. I think I can. I'm not really that good at this one, so I thought I would be able to get it with my thumb, but yeah, I can't really. Let me try to do it down here. Yeah, you need, well, at least I need a little wrist flick. It's not that deployment friendly. I like how these stop pins, they'll catch it here and they'll catch it over here. So I guess this pin is to catch the blade over here. So it kind of stops here and over here, and then it doesn't really stop right there. So this might just be another barrel spacer for construction. This might not actually touch the blade here. Yeah, I don't think it does. Yeah, it just touches right here. Action. The blade is so heavy that you can shake it closed. So, but as part of disengaging the lock, as part of the action, it's not very pleasant of an action. But this is a hard use blade, so I mean, it can be built tough like that. I would like to see it go head to head against a cold steel 4MAX. This is what this reminds me of, and I think Stasa 23 actually brought his cold steel out to compare it to it. That would be a good head-to-head matchup. I don't have one, but I've always wanted to get one in my hands, but just haven't had the chance. Value, I think this is and I'll put the price right here on the screen, but from what I remember, I think this is about a $500 or mid $400 knife. And for D2 titanium, I'm not. I guess because of the maker is a famous designer in Greg Medford, but I'm not sure that would convince me personally enough to buy it. Oh, it does have on the handle this laser flag cutout, which is kind of cool. So yeah, I think this gives people a chance to have work from a custom maker without having to pay his custom prices as much, even though this is still a very big price. Ergos are good. I don't think this is supposed to be a finger choil, but you can use it as one, so that's good. Yeah, so Ergos, it's pretty comfortable. So the handle, it's not that much handle, and there's a lot sticking out this end. So it's pretty good Ergos, but the jimping, I wish it was just a little less, but I guess if you're having gloves on is where that comes in. Pocket clip, this is what it would look like in your pants. Again, it would take up probably much of your pocket there, but it sticks up quite a bit. So like I said, it's interesting to get my hands on one of these, because I like knives. So even though I would never buy the knife, it's still fun to pick something like this up just to feel it. Let me give you an idea of what it weighs. Alright, so this is how much it weighs. 7 ounces, 7.6 ounces. Yeah, so almost half a pound in your pocket. So if you like overbuilt knives, the kind that you could just shove into a car door and just rip open, or just come back on here and chop down a tree with it, you'd probably like this. I don't see this being used in a special operations police situation. I don't think would be a good first responder knife. I think it's more for just, you want a knife that's cool, that's cool looking, overbuilt. It could probably take anything you threw at it. This would be it. Yeah, the reason I say about first responder police, because this would weigh you down a lot in your pocket. So you got enough as a police officer. You got enough on your belt. You know, you're always trying to cut down weight so you can actually run if you need to. But yeah, it's a cool knife. I'm glad I got the chance to look at it and to mess around with it. And it will be going off to, I believe, yeah, the next person now. So it's headed off. But it's cool. The more I mess around with it, the action is kind of cool. So you can disengage. And I think also these have a breaking in period. So this lock might loosen up some. Get better with, there was some lock stick on it, but it is getting a little better. So anyway, there it is, guys. Hope you have a good one. See ya.